Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Now, Finidi George resigns as the Nigeria Super Eagles coach. Guys, it's happening. Finidi George has tendered his resignation as the Nigeria Super Eagles coach. This is as he made some statements regarding the Nigerian Super Eagles players, Victor Osimhen and other senior players, noting how they lacked commitment and above all, they were lacking discipline. It seems that they were feeling too big, or they are feeling too big, that they can't bring themselves down for him to coach them. I mean, this is coming as there've been some mild clashes between the Nigerian Super Eagles coach and Victor Osimhen. Guys, it happened recently, whereby this embattled Super Eagles coach stated that he's not receiving the much support he ought to have received from the NFF. He even stated that it is quite impossible to sanction some players who belong to some big men. He tagged them as big men, that these guys are not bringing themselves low. He also noted that these guys are not going in line with what he wants. Finidi also said that the Nigeria Super Eagles player Victor Osimhen, is not fully committed to the Super Eagles, that he's not fully committed. Victor Osimhen was not available for the two all-important World Cup qualifiers, with an official explanation that he was injured and sidelined for 4 weeks. Although Finidi said that the Naples striker could have managed to play these matches, but he did not come because it appears that Victor Osimhen only chooses the game he wants to play for Nigeria, and himself, Finidi, cannot even beg him. He won't beg somebody like Victor Osimhen to come and play for his country. Why will he beg Victor Osimhen? So the former Eyimba coach also bemoaned the complete breakdown of discipline in the team and was totally disappointed with how the players had strolled into training camps for very critical World Cup qualifiers. He really bemoaned these attitudes from the players. He said many of these players had the backing of some powerful NFF board members, and it became increasingly difficult to sanction them because he would be often warned that this player belongs to a certain big man and should not be tampered with. And it was reported how Nigerians had called for the sack of Finidi after his woeful performance in matches he had been in charge of. Although it was said that the NFF was scouting for a foreign technical advisor to supervise the remaining qualifying matches of the Super Eagles. This is as Finidi has tendered his resignation. So guys, a lot is really going on between Finidi and the Nigerian Super Eagles players, as they tend to have some mild clashes, because Osimhen had missed some games, and Finidi took this personal, saying that in fact Victor Osimhen is not serious, so he has decided to step down. Yes, my country people, he has stepped down. This follows the Nigeria Football Federation's decision to appoint a foreign coach just to oversee this team's affair, because they've been calls that, see, Nigeria needs a foreign coach because too much finish don dey enter inside, so they've been calls that he should go and another foreign coach should step over. And this guy Finidi took the reins from Jose Peseiro contract, which ended in February, after serving as his assistant for 20 months. However, the team's disappointing performance in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Britain had led to his demotion, and Benin, South Africa and Benin led to his demotion. And it was reported how George stated that he did not receive much support from the NFF, and that the NFF chieftains are backing some players. That is why he's backing out. But guys, this is not a reasonable excuse for him to have performed woefully, because it was said that he performed woefully during these matches. He could not groom the Nigerian Super Eagles properly. And Victor Osimhen had reacted to this very incident, where on a live video he was talking about Finidi, how Finidi had disrespected him, this and that. But I must say, Victor Osimhen, we all know, is one of the good players we have in our Nigerian Super Eagles. But then he made some certain statements that seemed to be disrespectful to the coach. The language he used towards that coach, it wasn't really nice at all. It did not show that he was professional. And Finidi George also did not even try at all. Yes, the statement he made in regards to the Nigerian Super Eagles. I mean, Finidi George can resign due to the poor result of the Super Eagles 2 matches, and at this point, we know that he has tried, but at least he should take a bow because he's not making some tough decisions he ought to have made. But at least it's the best decision for him to easily resign so that the NFF can pick a foreign coach that would coach the Nigeria's Super Eagles. But a lot of Nigerians have also reacted to what Finidi George said about the Nigerian Super Eagles players. Some people noted that Finidi George's statement is not an excuse for failure because it shows that he will not have authority to control the players. It shows that he does not have authority to control the players. And Victor Osimhen is one of the most committed striker that Nigeria has ever produced. Even friendly matches or African qualifiers, he uses all his strength, all his muscles, his height to play everything, to play the ball. And I've watched one of their training seasons. There I know that Finidi will have problems with these players. These players already know that you are the coach. So there's no point of proving to them by talking to them anyhow. And at this point, after Finidi, I don't think any other local coach would ever dream of coming close to the Super Eagles to coach them because it seems that he lacks the patience, the knowledge to coach these great players. I mean, coaching is not all about age. You must learn how to manage players. Definitely some players will frustrate you, but you must know how to earn your own respect. That is how it works. So it means that Finidi simply lacks management skills, how to manage people, how to manage his team. He couldn't manage them, and now he's saying that they lack discipline. I think it's because he couldn't manage them. So that is why he quickly tendered his resignation, as the NFF have also noted their plans on bringing in a new coach. So it seems that Finidi will have to go back and learn how to coach. This is someone that noted that the formation does not really matter in football, but it shows that he lacks professionalism. It shows that he lacks professionalism. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? A lot of Nigerians have really complained about his pattern of coaching, how it appears to be weak and poor, and thus he should go. But Victor Osimhen had released a video concerning this coach saga and all of that, but the words Victor Osimhen had used in regards to this crisis was quite unprofessional. Yes, it was. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.